all religions are the same. Now, how many of you have heard this response as you were sharing the gospel of Jesus Christ with a friend or even a coworker? Chances are, just like myself, you have heard this more often than you'd like to admit. And if you found yourself having troubles responding to this claim, then don't go anywhere, stick around, because I'm going to show you how you can handle this next time you find yourself in this situation. Now, in my recent videos, I have been working on a series where I address what I and many others think are Christianity's greatest threats today. But what I want to do for the next couple of videos is make a little detour just for now so that I can expand more practically on my most recent video where I spoke about personal evangelism. This, of course, is to give you a more confident faith. Now, before I get too ahead of myself, I want to be as fair as I can. And part of that is explaining where most people get this concept from in the first place. Now, it's not like this idea is completely false. There is some small truth to it, but based on that small truth, a conclusion is drawn that I don't think follows. For example, do religions have some things in common? Sure. All religions make an attempt to meet a deeply felt need of human beings to worship something and to have a greater purpose. It is generally believed that things such as murder and stealing are wrong and that loving is right. So there is some common ground. But remember, the issue isn't whether or not all religions have some things in common, but rather that all religions are the same. However, it's not the case that all religions are the same, and I'll show you why. The first reason being they are contradictory to each other. Muslims, Buddhists, Christians, and other groups cannot all be experiencing the same God because the way they define God contradicts each other. As an example, Buddhism teaches an impersonal God. However, Christianity teaches that God is a personal being. Buddhism does not separate God from creation. It teaches that they are one and the same. Basically, what this means is that God is not the same essence as his creation, but has a separate existence from it. This is just one of many contradictions between other religions, and they can't all be right. The reason is, logical contradictions cannot exist. It's as foolish as saying a square circle exists, or that your second cousin is a married bachelor. It is either a square or a circle, and your second cousin is either married or a bachelor. One thing they can't be is both at the same time, and this also applies to other religions. And either God is personal or he's impersonal. He can't be both. My second point, which parallels the first point, is that not all religions can be true at the same time. Because of the many contradictions, they cannot all be true. They can all be false, but they can't all be true. Jesus said in John 14 verse 6, "I am the way, the truth, and the life. No man cometh unto the Father but by me." The only way to dismiss the claim made by Jesus is to say that this claim is false. If his claim is true, then he is the truth and the only way to the Father. If his claim is false, then you can't still hold to the claim that all religions are the same. The only way to still hold to that position is to say that all religious teachings, including Jesus's, are false. But you can't say all religions are just a different path to God. So to say that all religions are the same, it just shows a lack of understanding of these religions and what they are teaching. This, if nothing else, shows that we must think logically through our beliefs so that we can come to a conclusion that is true. And I think that this can give us a more confident faith. As we work out our faith, we must show reasons why we believe what we believe, and I think that this is healthy if we truly care about the truth. So the next time your friend or coworker makes the claim that all religions are the same, I hope you now can respectfully engage this idea and show them how it is a flawed view, and of course, all this so we can reach others with the gospel.